That was an amazing mess of mediocre mediocrity.
You can say that again.
Want a bet? All right.
Well, that was different.
Yep, lousy,
But different.
Well, that at least tells me that my alerts are working and haven't broken. Perfect! Alright, as I didn't see Digis go off through, so I was worried for a half second. Hello, everybody! It's Marin Mixed Mayhem, and if the blinky light on my screen is any indication, I'm betting that my opponent is a little willing to get started. Meanwhile, I, on the other hand, am just a slightly bit frazzled because I got time zoned. Oh, well, you know, whatever. No, don't go to... I see. I thought the game we weren't playing for another hour. Oops me. But anyway, it's all good and dandy. I'm here, he's here, we're ready to go. So I'm sure everybody is being like, John, who are we playing and what are we playing? And it's like, the answer is an opponent and poorly. That's not a great answer, is it? Well, here are the answers. It is Kindred, Beast Friends Forever, the Chaotic Player Pact. So this should be fun. The Pebbly Twig, our alliance of goodness, are wood elves and dwarves versus whatever Kindred's got. So let's see what we've got. Well, we have 5 dwarf longbeards who all successfully survived. Didn't get a whole lot of points, unfortunately, but yeah, you know, you deal what you deal with. Middling Merle only is in the middle. 2 war dancers, Rondell Redwood and Abern Aspirin, with got a few points alongside them. A wood elf thrower, Brolfrin Birch, who didn't get a whole lot to do last week, and 2 linemen, so one of whom is out. It's also the MVP, so very little chance for level ups in this case. 80k. Can't afford another reroll yet. I could buy another lineman, but well, he's a lineman. I'm not going to worry about it. So yeah, all in all, it should be an interesting game. We'll have 1 journeyman. And our opponent, Beast Friends Forever, Kindred's team, is a little bit of strength, a little bit of goat, and a scary amount of rat. You have 2 Skaven Blitzers, Warp Pal and Blitzmate, both unleveled. Warp Pal did apparently get MVP last time, so gotta be mindful for that. He'll probably level up. 2 Gutter Runners, Dash Pal and Fast Friend, and judging from the fact that he only has 3 SPP, he didn't get a lot of scores last time. Fun. At least it tells me that they can, in fact, be stopped.
Every show, Statler and Waldorf sit up here. Show after show after show. Now I see why.
You see why they come?
No, I see why they left.
Oh.
I love these things. I love those alerts. 2 Chaos Warriors, a little bit of strength to go along with all that. Hopefully they shouldn't be that big of a deal, but, you know, they're 4 strength. What are you going to do about that? 4
You know, I'm really going to enjoy it tonight.
You plan to like this show?
No, I plan to watch television.
Yeah, 4 Beastmen, all unleveled. And 1 Goblin who is goblining around. Let's kill him.
I wouldn't mind this show if they just got rid of one thing.
What's that?
Me?
And 1 Fan Factor. Never mind the 1060 team value, so he's definitely... So, actually, no, I'm getting the inducements on this. With 930, so 1060 gives me 130? Yeah, that's something. That's something. It's not nothing. Alright. Well. Oh, hang on. Yeah. So... Alright. 3 p.m. UTC -4 Friday. Things will fly, ball. Things will fly, balls, small things, elves, down the pitch. Here's hoping, Zio. Oh yeah, that's stuff starting for the that's things for the new season or for Worlds or something. Nope, that's Worlds. All right. So I'll just ignore Discord for a little bit. And we'll start this game. Alright, no petty cash. Only got to wrangle 28 for Worlds out of everyone who signed up. Oh, that's rough. Sorry, Caleb. I mean, it's always obnoxious whenever that happens, right? Let's see, I can't afford a reroll. I can only, well, if I dipped a little bit into my cash, but I don't want to do that. Or do I? I could get extra team training. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it. Because having the extra reroll for just 10k is going to be a good idea. I'll take the extra reroll. That's a bit more parity to his rerolls. And it's not costing me a hell of a lot. Alright. In other news, I'm not sure how many people have made jambalaya with cabbage, but I did here at home, and it's not so bad. Alright. The fouling booth, huh? Alright. I mean, it did lure in others who applied for this upcoming season of Crumble too, even if everyone didn't get back about Worlds. So, you know, there's at least something about that. And on the other hand, we have also got some new people in for regular Crumble too, which, admittedly, half of that is me playing in EU, but, Alright. Taking a break until Warhammer for Blood Bowl for Crumble. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, this upcoming season is going to be another shorter one anyway. Even if we are going to go full playoff mode. Alright, he's got defense, so I'm going off first. Me. Okay. Blood Bowl 2. I know you and I have a very long history. But why in the ever-living why do you put the elves on the front line and the dwarves in the back? I mean, seriously, you put the thrower dead center. He's not even like number 3 on the list. He's number 9. 10, 11, 9, 8, 7? What a way to put that, huh? Alright, let's see. How... You just click finish setup. Nothing could go wrong. Oh, I'm sure nothing could go wrong. Pardon me for being smarter about that. Oh. Oh, I've got a Bretonian lineman for this. Cool. All right. All right, let's see here. How do I do it? Well, the answer is I don't. I take a 1 die against Famgor. Blitzmate is going to be a bit of an issue over there. He's the one that's free. Warp Pal, Gutter Runners are going to be an issue regardless. They'll be able to swing around however I do this. Hoping that I don't lose more elves. Yeah. Hey, ooh, excuse me.
You want to hear me sing?
Only if you sing tenor.
Tenor?
10 or 11 miles away.
I haven't even started singing yet, and we're getting that. Okay, this seems sufficiently dumb. Oh no. No, of course I didn't want to pick up the ball this turn. But I certainly
wouldn't
didn't
mind
want to.
this show if they just
certainly
got rid
didn't
of
want to
one
have
thing.
to
What's that?
deal with
Me?
gutter runners in my back line for everything. That was like, all of this is like absolute.
You know, I think they were trying to make a point with that sketch.
What's the point?
You're right. Forget it.
Can I punch a gutter? Not really, no. Well, actually, yes. Yes, actually. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I can, honestly, punch a gutter with a long beard. Mithril, Mothrill. I want you to do one thing and one thing only. I need to use Aberrant Aspirin to mark this guy up. In order to do this, I blitz into the view. Kill, 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 kill! It's better than I hoped. It's better than I expected, rather. Merle, can you at least ways make it difficult? Oh, you know, whatever. You know, let's have some fun. We're already doing terribly. You know what? No. I am not punished for that. Shockingly, I am not punished for that. I'm frickin' rewarded for that, even. Okay. Sure. Return in kind. Oh, wait, look, there's a hole. Oh, hey, look, there's a bunch of Skaven right there. Dorfin with the best of them. Well, the best of them start with literally just over half of their team on the ground, and sure. This is a good idea. I think you may steal it with Chorfs and High Elves. Yeah, probably not a bad idea. Superior Being Ring could definitely pull that off.
I think that number raises a pertinent question.
What's that?
Why did they do it?
I love these Argentine shrimp. Oh! Sure, where'd my book go? Over here under the Pokeball on top of my travel mug. Oh! Okay, you know what? Sure. Good. Also, I'll take that. Was it? Yeah, the Superior Being Ring. That's High Elves and Chaos Dwarves. Right? Oh, so you're teaching classic. I suppose. 86. Okay. Was talking to me. Oh, yeah, alright. My mistake then. Sorry, Zio. Anyway, let's see. In the for Kaylee, 86. Superior. Oh, yeah, that's right. Superior Batman. In the category of Sandy, Greece was released in Spain as Brilliantina because its English name translated as fat in Spanish. This is a fun book. Chorfs and Gutter Runners. Oh, God, no. Chaotic Player Pact, yeah. Okay. Dash Pal, stand you up. That's Far East Association. Well, the point being that you can do it. Alright.
Yeah.
Nope. Do the smarter first and then do the dumb. Pretend like you know how to play Blood Bowl, Chun. Like I said, pretend that you know how to play Blood Bowl. The push is what's necessary there. I'll risk that, just so I can get my War Dancer into a more useful position. And now I blitz. Stand up. Leap. Into the Gutter Runner. Alright. Alright, what's the conversation like? Very good combo. Chorfs kill High Elves, do ball stuff, and Brett Busters do everything in between. Yeah, I can see that being interesting. I was gonna say flip it all and try the big guys again. Also true. Far East, 2 trolls, 3 ogres, 1 rat ogre, and 5 knobs. Ooh. That's very silly. Fend. How can I use Fend well in this situation? I mean, I risked this. I should have put him someplace else, but we're just going to swing around anyway. You know, he's got block. I don't have block, but that's fine. I'm going to add an agility plus ogre. That's always hilarious. Especially with it not being a loner. Yeah. Alright, War Dancer is going to have problems. The Goblin is not going to dodge away because of all the tackle. We're having another MMM, which right now we are as of now. I'm planning on playing Undead and bringing back the wall. Oh no. That is the slow, inexorable march of force strength mummies. Woo! And Tomb Guardians. We also bring back the 10 strength 4 team. Yeah. And now, will the Goblin try to make a daring escape? The Gutter Runner sure will. Oh, good. The Gutter Runner's not even penalized at all. Why would he? Come on, make one more go for it. What could possibly happen? You know, I was going to joke about you moving there, but that's a really bad idea. Because now I can actually hit you. And of course, he dodges away on a 6. Of course the Goblin gets away. I see something? Yeah, I no longer see something. Can we surf? No, not really. Okay. You can. I can surf. Well, actually, well, yeah, no, you're right. I can. I can hit the. I mean, I really don't want to use that with a thrower, but you know, that's probably as good of a thing as any. When I blitz with that. How am I doing? I'm not doing too bad. What's that string of numbers doing, though? Is the question. All right, hit. So we'll use Brolfin and hit Dash Pal. Immediately regretting this decision. Stay put. Have you ever heard of pager code? I've heard of pagers, although I've never been particularly well versed in how they work. That was the wrong way to do that! I need to do that here. This is why I try. Damn it! Fuck that up. I am an idiot of the highest order, dude. I am an idiot. And hit this with a gutter runner. Get him out of here! Or at least just put him down for a nap. Alright. Alright. It's okay. Let me be your comedy and general vibes. Not your Blood Bowl skills, which is still more than why people like me. You know what? Yes. Well, Doug, if you read the numbers upside down, you get hello. Don't know if it's correct, but hey, I'm having fun. I suppose I can see it. I wouldn't have clocked it if you hadn't told me. Speaking of getting clocked.
Well, that was different.
Yep, lousy,
But different.
It's not badly hurt. Not an injury. Being down a dwarf for the rest of the game is going to hurt. Then it's going
This
to be
show brought a tear to my eye.
otherwise
Really?
worse
Yeah,
if
I'm
I
sitting
lose
on a tack.
a war dancer. Ugh. Well, Merle's stunned. He does, just not well without using calculator type or pager type. I mean, you know what? Yeah. Yeah. When you use that, probably, yeah. Uh-oh. Okay. More stuns. I have allowed myself 2 beers today because I do have something I need to do after this. And I tell you, like, my schedule this week got weird fast. So, I was going to go with my dad and go work on some property we have in Pennsylvania tomorrow. But then I have to go to a mandatory staff meeting at work that I'm almost never required to go to normally. We're also getting a new washing machine tomorrow as well, so on top of this, which happened today, and other things I needed to do today as well. Oh, good. But he's got 3 rerolls and block. Well, at least weighs big scratcher is someone I don't care about. So yeah, like, my schedule got full and weird fast. Weirdly full, weirdly fast in a weird way. Rondell Redwood's getting hit. Well, he's getting pushed around a little bit. There we go with Japanese pager code of 60006, so Chun 60006. And Zio is just down there with boobies. Can't fault any of that. Alright, that's silly. That's worse. That's untenable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's a thing. It's at least ways possible. In before I get bonked. Oh, you're not gonna get. I'm not gonna bonk you. Stand up. I really freaking hate that's probably my best bet right now. Although... Ugh. Although... Six is lack and Hokkien, so would be good lack. Okay, I really would not have gotten that one. Okay. Here we go. The silly is going to happen. Maybe. Hopefully. I don't know. 2 dodges. A leap. A punching. It's dodges. Fun. All right. Throw him into the side. Follow. All right. Well, that was a... that was certainly a gaff and a half. Well, 1 die in the block is... Okay, not punished. I'm gonna regret staying, aren't I? More Zarg dice! And again, not punished. Holy crap. Good attempt at peasant revolt. What's a peasant revolt? Just a bunch of, like, Bretonian linemen and halflings? Is that possible for a team to be Bretonians and halflings? That would be like a legion of good, right? Halflings was really only really in union of small people and... Huh. Alliance of good. Alright, sure. Okay. Get a little off in gaming, especially, surprisingly, Musume, because of the piece of pager code is 895110, meaning Bachigu fight.
You know, I'm really gonna enjoy it tonight.
You plan to like this show?
No, I plan to watch television.
Well, and proving to be useful. Maybe. I mean, Blitz mate's going to Blitz, mate. Hey, patty cake! Thing with Brett's hobos and thralls. Ooh! That's actually a really good way of putting it, too. Wow! Aberon Aspen is holding himself... What? Note to self, next time I make a team for MMO Kimbo, do Are You Being Served characters. I actually made a note earlier today when I was watching the Lotto stream. Zia, it was you or Dacevale with this strange fever dream of a typo. The beer blood drinking bowl man. It was one of y'all's. I made a note of that and be like, oh, that'd be interesting to turn into a theme. I'm not sure what. It'd probably end up being like vampires and Norse if I can get it. But I probably can't, because it's stupid. That was not you? Okay. It must have been Dacevale then. idea. Now you get a 2 die against Lithdor. Vamps are only on undead or superior being. Alright. Look, it was a thought. It was a dumb thought. A thought I thought I should have thought. The thinking thought. Thought thinking. I should stop thinking. It hurts. Photos. Ooh! He's gonna re-roll that. Of course he's gonna re-roll. It's not even the one I care about. Yeah. And I just wanted to find something. It was like the whole idea of like thinking thoughts and it hurting. There's something in my photo roll that I know I have. I just need to frickin' find it. Found it. I'll read it later. Alright, can I... Well, I can hit with Lithdor easily enough. But if I can get with, like, dodge or block, that'd be even better. Dodge, tackle, or block. I'm not going to get tackle, because everybody's tied up. I could get block with some clever chicanery. And then if I do hit him, I can maybe make a cheeky pass with Lithdor. Alright, you know what? Blitz. If I fail this, it's not going to matter anyway. Nope. If I failed anything at any point, wolves and vamps could work. I mean, for the idea of blood drinkers, yeah. Didn't I kind of do that to some small degree with my Splatoon guardians? Well, actually no. That was mostly mummies that ended up being that, but I did use wolves to try to do that. Anyway, so I have this. I know you can't see it, but I got this crazy Daffy Duck meme here. A dramatic reading. I thought a thought that I thought I had thought, and the thought that I had thought wasn't thought that I had thought I had thought. So maybe if I had thought the thought that I thought I wouldn't have thought so much. I told you thinking hurts. This was my possession, by the way. Oh, boy. The next Crenbowl team is going to be based around the Holy Hand Grenade instructions from Monty Python. Good idea. You mentioned... we were talking about that at some point. I think it was like last game or something. So go for it. Dang it. Oh, no. Oh. 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 Alright. Wow. Oh. This is why I normally get Bloodweiser babes. Down 2. I have not done any damage to his side. Well, my game has just gone amazingly well. How about yours? Oh, boy. Never have I ever been like, man, have I got less game? I don't have a girlfriend, so, yeah, never have I ever had less game. I'm gonna risk middling Merle. Just a one die. I can't possibly punish for a one die. Each player will be aligned from or close to. I just need to figure out what to play. Would say Brett's, but it feels bad to play the French in this case. I mean, unless you wanted to change the theme to just being the French, to be the various tauntings of the French.
The older I get, the more I appreciate good music.
Yeah, what's that got to do with what we just heard?
Nothing, just thought I'd mention it.
Oh, fine, whatever. All I gotta do is just not roll increasingly worse things. And I fail on the one that I should reasonably fail at. You know, I'm okay with that. The first one was a coin toss, and I roll a 2. The humans are knobs. Yeah, there's really nothing I can do about this. And Kindred gets the ball back at the half. Boy. Man, I really want a sandwich. The problem with it being that it is 1:45 in a very much podunk little town where the only thing open is literally the corner gas station. I know I've said this more than a few times. Well, Merle's fine. Brolfin might not be, but that's the end of his turn unless he wants to re-roll it. And he does. Alright, he's fine. I mean, best Sammys can come from corner gas stations. I mean, it is like the corner gas station is technically a 7-Eleven of a sort. It's a speed, 7-Eleven bought Speedway, you know, right? The 7-Eleven lavash wraps are amazing. But at the same time, I also your favorite sandwiches usually come from the kitchen. I don't disagree with that, Zio. Oh, good. Ow. Yeah, hey, he's gone. 7-Eleven, can I get my hands on onigiri? No. And even if I did, remember, Podunk, little rural town. You would think that anybody here would even know what an onigiri is. It's surprising enough that the local grocery store has sushi as good as it does. Onigiri is right out. I gotta do is do it again. What could possibly be wrong? What could possibly go wrong here? Aside from everything. Rondell can't catch. Rolfin can't catch. It's literally the only thing I can do, and everything else is perfectly fine on the ground. It's a Crunball League, baby. Big-time players make big-time plays, and by that I mean we fail them. Note to self, be more self-deprecating than I already am. That's all right. That's not a great idea. And the goal, and the ball, the ball, the ball, the ball, the ball. I have one turn. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. The answer is maybe. It's not likely, but it's maybe. He makes the 4-up to... I'm gonna regret this. Ugh. I was gonna try to pass. Oh boy. He makes the 4-up. He makes the 3-up. He dodges. He does that, and then he fails the first going for it. He fails the 2-up. It's always the 2-ups. I mean, yes, that pass was going to be absolutely absurd. Just... And of course, a 2-up doesn't fail for him. One, two, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's all I can do, and it's only
shall
going
we
to end
leave?
up being
Why should we leave now? The worst part's over.
making him roll more dice if it works. Which... That's Blood Bowl, I guess. Let's stand up. Leap. One. No. Needs to be that. Can I possibly fail all of these 2-ups? The answer is yes! I just want to. I'm going to kill this thing in a second, but I just want to make sure that we all appreciate this. This bot spammer, this bot seller is named Predatory Wallpaper VHU. Predatory Wallpaper. I know it's a bot. Thank you, Digi. I just wanted to appreciate the name. Thanks, Digi. Alright. The wallpaper is a mimic. Oh boy, Zio, do not give me any ideas that I will want to inflict upon my IRL tabletop game. It's a good name. It was even Russian. Alright. I have defense. Frick, I have defense. Lineman, catcher. No, I'm not putting a catcher on the line of scrimmage. What do you think I am? Dumb or something? What do you think I am? Dumb or something? I had my lawyer go over my contract. Oh, I almost was dumb or something. I had the catcher on the line again. Why? Game. Seriously. Catcher. Thrower. Something to... How about a warehouse? Kaylee, I genuinely don't know what to feel right now. I am in a combination of stunned, horrified, astounded, and in utter awe. How have I... Warehouse. How did I not fucking come up with that joke? Why did it never once occur to me? I have an entire island of various lichens living in the world that I'm running this tabletop in, and it is literally warehouse. I have ever thought about using a house-sized mimic before. Not simply because of the Monster House reference. But somehow, the idea of, like, warehouse never once coming into my concept of possibility. is in its own way so monumentally mind-boggling to me that it is both simultaneously the most obscure and obvious thing one could possibly do, that it absolutely... Yes, Kaylee, you broke me. I'm utterly broken. So broken that I forgot to go back to the game. Holy shit. Oh, good. Yeah. You mean you win something? You win watching me lose my absolute mind. I wonder my plate was so full. I had my... It was my dinner plate was like... Oh, fuck. My dinner plate was lying on my resin scrubbing toothbrush. You've got a resin scrubbing toothbrush? I have a resin printer right behind me. How's this for a little toothless, huh? I bought black resin specifically for this. Suffice to say, I think I'm no longer fit to play Blood Bowl tonight. And I've only had one beer. Honestly, what do I got? I have a Photon Mono 4. This thing is actually really quite nice. It's small, mind you, but it is really nice. I'll claim yours as my I broke Chun prize. Out of my cold dead fingers, you will. It was a Christmas present. And mind you, this whole thing, I was just... This whole thing was even so much more that I forgot to change back to the proper game, and I didn't even really react to Iron Isregal getting hit by a rock. Big Scratcher. So at least was a one die with block. That's tolerable. Still not punished for that, are you? So it's a warehouse. Does that mean you are able to wear it? Oh no. Okay, that one has more of a, is your refrigerator running, but maybe you should catch it energy. I've got a golden Damas. I've got a golden chance to shit my pants. I'm gonna be a golden dumbass. Well, at least ways I anticipated it. Re-ups or a risk, ask a goblin coach. Meh. Our AI games with the bomber. On the back, I need to catch a refrigerator. Thank you, Kitsu. I needed to be reminded of that. What do I do with this tiny toothless? How do I make this come out better and hopefully not completely bust? Oh, okay. Alright, I was able to break out the neck, so now it has its... Gotta love the bows. Oh, indeed. Why do you think they're in the, like, they're not the most visible part of my peanut gallery? And Nigel, the tiny wizard, is standing on their heads, but I only have so much room. Okay, that's just fun. Alright. Oh, bruh. I don't even know what I'm doing. Speaking of miniatures, there's a Warhammer store coming to Chattanooga next month. Ooh! Nice. Fun. Enjoy that. Okay, suffice to say, I kind of gave up on this game when I had 6 stuns at the beginning. So, on one hand, Chun, don't just give up. You have so much to play for. On the other hand, it's only week 2. I can afford a loss. should have dodged him out first. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to blitz into Amigor. Not what I wanted, but I'm not going to use a reroll to get it. Yeah, for me, outside of like mom and pops, my closest Warhammer store is in Albany. So, about a good hour drive, but Izumur-chan Haru Urara lost 113 times in a row. I mean, this is true, but at the same time, any horse race will have, what, 24 participants and 23 losers? Alright. Time to make the risks. Make more of them. Damn it. No. Now I really want that sandwich. I'll crack open the second beer at like when it ticks over to 13. Haru Urara's first ever win was when she retired from racing. Now that's just sad. I said I was gonna crack it open at turn 13, and then I reach open to crack it open. God damn it! I can't even stick on my own damn thing. 114th time was the charm. I need to actually go through and find out how many games I've played and how many I've won. And then erase all the ones when I played in Division B. Because I was never going to win those. Will you be the Haru Urara of Krenball MMM? Gee, it feels like I am. I mean, just score, Kindred. Like, thank you. Like, he will make the one-up, the two-ups. See? Two-ups. And she always had a smile on her face. And still does, unless she's been retired from Uma Musume with her passing in real life. Oh, stick with your guns, dude. Wait till the end of turn 12. Granted, 113 races is actually a lot for a racehorse to do in general. Most do maybe a tenth of that. You know, I can believe that too. Alright. Riddling Merle. Hey, Big Scratcher, you want to be in the middle there and be something? Be a big shot! Big Scratcher to get MVP. It would seem, yeah, wouldn't it? All right. Fuck. Okay. I'm going to play it this way, and then I'll decide where the ball goes, which side I want to take the ball down. It's gonna generally be these four dudes. It's gonna be Aberin, Rondell, Lithdor, and Merle. Maybe Brolfen if he needs to catch up, but we'll figure out which alleyway I want to go down. Haru Urara was born in '96 and passed away. And that is... Oh, good! Beast Friends gets another reroll because they needed it. Also, one thing I would like to point out. How do you get this ball in Blood Bowl 2? I don't think I've ever seen the Blood Bowl ball in Blood Bowl 2 be covered in gold chains. Is that just something you get from leveling up? Does Kindred do something on the actual ladder that I'm not aware of? Okay. I genuinely don't know. I do know that I don't know, but I do know I did it out of order. No, don't pass yet. Punch! My God. All right, you know what? Let's play a game of chicken. Who are you going to block? Who are you going to blitz? The throw. Digi, I hate that you're probably going to be right. You're going to be right. I know you're going to be right. I just know you're going to be right. Because it's a sensible thing to do, right? You get in the way of the war dancers, you make the receiving as hard as possible, and you blitz the thrower. Leap ship. Days Vale, I have already done 3-4 leap blitzes. I have done my part. You will not peer pressure me into any more freaking variety of Starship Troopers / Helldiver type reference thing into any more than I've already committed to which is already more than I've intended to, and I'm probably going to do more anyway. So, go jump yourself. Leap yourself. Disappointment is immeasurable. Yeah, well, so is mine. It has been a game. Actually, what they should do is put the gutters one space away from the war dancers that you have to throw over them and have a better intercept chance. Yeah. I mean, the gutter runners don't have long legs, but... I get the distinct impression that I'm going to want to crack open this at 12. It was just serendipitous that I chose the end of turn 12. Just at random. Because by the time the end of my turn 12 happens, it's going to end up that I'm going to want this beer. Still 4-5 up for intercept if they are not marked. Oh, fun. Well, it looks like he did that at least ways for Fast Friend, which makes it reasonable where I'm going to go. I'm going to take it to Aber and Aspen. I try to look up anything Blood Bowl because there's no reliable websites or information, because someone incredible should become a data miner and make a reliable wiki page. If anybody could make a reliable wiki page for Blood Bowl by now, it probably would be one of us. Okay. Middling Merle into block, 2-die. Not the worst thing in the world. Second best worst thing. Mithril Mothrill gets a 2-die into Brogar with block. We'll do that first. Maybe I can get some better stuff. Still no injuries. Admittedly, my punching game has been suboptimal and subpar. Alright. I get rid of him. That's fine. I push him here. Follow. Stand up Bronze Burgrel. Stand up Iron Isregal. And I 2-die Lithor into Dash Pal. Right into tackle. There we go. Not who I wanted it on, but I finally injured a gutter. Here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's not bad. There's a 3 to a 3. That's honestly not bad. I have 1 reroll left. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on a 2. Okay, on a 2-up dodge. You know what? That's not awful. Here comes the Rage Beer. Oh my god, it was so close to Alright, level War Dancer! But he got one space closer if he moved sideways on the way in. True, but... Alright, it's no longer a Rage Beer, it's a pseudo-celebratory beer. Because... I might have an opportunity. Unlikely. I don't think it would have mattered for the difficulty. Anything between 4 and 6 is going to have the same modifier. Okay, well, he's down 1 gutter runner, which is bigger for me. Than me being down 1 long beard for him. I am so going to regret this decision. But, if I get a blitz, now he can only 1 turn with 1 of his players instead of 2. Yeah. But, if I get a blitz, and also with the goblin being out as well, he's down to 9 technically. So I have a slight numbers advantage? It's still a frickin' gutter runner, so it's not exactly a
It's called the medium sketch.
big advantage.
The medium sketch?
Yeah, it wasn't rare, and it certainly wasn't well done.
Honestly, his best, like, if I don't get a blitz,
That reminds me, this show has always reminded me of a sardine.
Why?
It's a little fishy.
fishy. If I get a blitz, which is the least likely thing to happen, amazing. I tie it, or could tie it. Anything else, he crashes through the center and I lose. Well, perfect catch. You know something? I may be down a sandwich, greatly desired. But I do have blue raspberry lemonade Swedish fish. It's not a sandwich, but it's blue fish. Yeah. And Merle is injured. Miss next game. Good. Oh. Yeah. You can re-roll that, and it does. No better result.
What was that?
It's called the medium sketch.
The medium sketch?
Yeah, it wasn't rare, and it certainly wasn't well done.
Come on, double skulls, double skulls, double skulls, double skulls. End his turn. End his turn. I want to blitz the gutter runner. I want to blitz the gutter runner. I can't blitz the gutter runner. I can't blitz the gutter runner. So don't end the turn yet. This is going to generically be a bad idea. Okay. Let us take stock of the situation. The gutter runner can get hit anywhere. His team is marked up technically. Warp Pal. Warp Pal I'm going to mark up. I'm going to regret that. At best, he can possibly get 3 people free. 2 is gonna be the easiest. I mean, or at least was more likely. Depending on where the gutter runner goes, and assuming he actually gets some double skulls, incoming 3 get free. Yeah, I mean, like, that would be the worst case scenario. Mithril Mothrill is down. We're already... But that's 1 of 6. That can't move anymore. The worst case would be 5. Fuck you. That's a push. 1's free. That's 2 free. Technically, if Farmgore wants to make the dodge... What? He's going to hand off to Blitzmate. Snake Eyes, Snake Eyes, Snake Eyes, Snake Eyes. Of course not. Or, you know, he could... Like, I'm thinking of about a half dozen other things, and I'm in the concept of, oh, the correct thing doesn't even go into my mind. I need more fish. Okay. It's a silly play. It could work. All right. Big Scratcher is doing his part right here. Iron Isragol, I need you on a 1-die with block to knock this bastard down. Good, okay. Go there. Follow. Ball Fen. 1 dodge, 1 GFI. You're a fucking Wood Elf. Do not fall the same problem I had with my Gundam themed Wood Elf team. Just please. Two die with block, into block, with tackle. And I failed a GFI. Twice even!
Something funny
Why
happened?
must you fail me
You
so
never know
often?
it.
He shouldn't have jumped. The show's not that bad.
That is far too apt of a... I didn't see what happened, but I'm sure you deserved it. I just wanted to make 1 GFI with a dwarf. I was going to knock out Blitzmates, the ball carrier's lights out. It was going to be glorious. And then I think I saw a GFI. And what's worse is, this reaction isn't even funny enough to make a good clip.
Yeah, you never know when something funny is gonna happen on this show.
Did something funny happen?
Yeah.
You'd never know it.
This is a thought.
What's that?
After this show, nothing hurts.
Were you being broken by warehouses is clippable? True. And that's what happened. Did I do it again? No! Ugh. Hate. Just hate. It's only hate. A leap would make it do... Oh, you are absolutely correct. Three, two, 2 Zarg dice. Three. Three, 2. 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 2. You're right. I can't. The problem is, and here's the thing, Dacefield. I know what I must do. I know what I'm going to do. It is exactly what you want me to do, and I'm going to do it. But understand that upon my doing and having done it, if I fail, if it doesn't work, I am going to blame you. If it works, I am not going to reward you in any way, shape, or form. I'm going to stare at you as if you knew exactly what you did, because you do. Don't slow head turn you! I will slow head turn whoever I damn well please! If you leap, that wouldn't have happened. I can only leap once per player! Oh, boy. What? Nah, that's just dirt. My mouse is filthy. My desk is filthy. Actually, no, he's not going to hit the War Dancer. He's just going to push him away. If he had if he had not done that, dude, you're not even that drunk. Just try and injure somebody. Get some extra. Try to do that. Maybe go for a cheeky SPP pass. War Dancer deserved it for not leaping. It was going to leap! Both of my War Dancers were going to leap. Did you not notice that I wasn't blitzing with the first War Dancer? I was trying to cover the Gutter Runner so that I could actually hit the ball carrier for a 1-die. Krendor Jesse Uma. Okay, that's a new one I've not seen. Did Krendor draw that? It looks like Krendor drew that.
Bravo! He's a credit to his race.
What race is that?
The 100-yard dash.
Oh boy. China's 10 fingers could basically move the whole team. Still wish you could leap onto another player. I mean, that'd be funny. You leap onto a player with leap. Does that leapfrog the second player? If you as the ball carrier would leap over a player with leap, who leapfrogs over you, would those two leap, that automatically leapfrog, would that automatically leapfrog you all the way down the field? Alright, let's hit some goats. Give Treeland another player. Other player has just been rooted. There's the blitz! Yeah. I'm gonna kill your ward answer for not leaving, calling it now. Yeah. Hey, Kindred. This was a game, wasn't it? I hope you don't mind if I just start punching your goats. It's Goat Punching Simulator 7. Funny if the Pogor could leap onto another player. It would just be funny if you could leap. The dice are swinging with rookie teams. This is true. This is true. Alright, girlfriend, can you at least just get one more pass? I'm not gonna foul on turn 16, Kindred. That's just generally bad manners, and it doesn't get me anything. Why is it a 4-up catch? There, 2-up catch. Much better odds. You throw a Poger where they automatically leap 2 extra spaces forward upon landing. -1 in the landing check. Have you ever tried to land on your feet on a pogo stick after being thrown by a much larger person? I can guarantee you haven't. They say what Kindred just said is Snagglepuss. The goats are there to be punched, fouled even. I don't think you'd land on your feet on a pogo stick. You'd hopefully land on the pogo stick. Oh, Snagglepuss. You know, does it make you want to foul them? No. Oh, fucking hell. You know what I just thought of? Now with Kindred talking about twirling mustaches, I was like, now I should just do like a Rocky and Bullwinkle one. A Rocky and Bullwinkle team. And have Snidely Whiplash somewhere on the team. Snidely Whiplash, Dudley Do-Right. That would have been your muse for that. You already did the Laugh Olympics. This is true, but Laugh Olympics was Hanna-Barbera. Rocky and Bullwinkle is Buena Vista. Different company. No. Iron Israel got stunned by a rock, gets MVP. Oh boy. So let's see. Fast Friend, that's a lot of points. 11, 12, 14 versus 7. Minus the MVPs, of course. We have someone MVP who got hit by a full speed rock impact and only got stunned. I mean, true. True. Those dice rolls. Beast Friends Forever got 8 1s, 15 2s, 11 3s, 14 4s, 16 5s, and 17 6s. My guy, you rolled half as many 1s as 6s. My guy. $23 skulls, 26 both down, 39 push, 22 stumble, and 14 pow. At least ways that this went better for me. A lot of skulls on his side, but no double skulls, unfortunately, coming up. Close, though. I suppose that balances it out a bit. What about my dice? What did my dice look like? You're good at missing the action. Yeah, all your 1s were on your block dice. Yeah, that they were. You are definitely good at missing the action, Marin. But that being said, you did miss me losing 3-1, so we can just pretend that didn't happen and move on with the rest of our days. 35 1s, 31 2s, 33s, 32 4s, 23 5s, 27 6s. It's more balanced. It's more balanced. 45% at going for it. We had great armor for a half-elf team. I mean, 70... Yeah, I did, frankly. 73% on injury. 57 on leap. Deus Vale, if that doesn't satisfy you for leaping on this team, I'm not sure what will right now. You need to roll 2 up on GFIs next time, not -2. What? What? Not applying a -2 to a 2-up rolling. What a concept! I never consider that. Thank you, Deus Vale. I will be sure to do that on a Kingdom next week. I can't even be bothered finishing this joke. What the fuck? Krendor above. Man, Krendor's been adding a bunch of new emotes, hasn't he? Oh my. I don't know what it is. Yes, I validate the match. Well, at the very least, we get a level up. What week do I face? We're gonna check. Well, we'll take a look in a second, right after I get a level up here. Middling Merle is out next week, so now both sides are going to be dealing with another random person. Wood Elf, well, we do get our Wood Elf lineman back for whatever good that does. Aberrant Aspen, let's see. You gotta roll double 1s for real. Please do not make him right. Please, for the love of God, Nuffle. I'm not sure if that makes it any better. You were close. You were so close. Okay. Do I dare risk sprint? Jump up would be great. You can't talk me into taking leap. He already fucking has it. Also already got block. Honestly, adding more tackle is probably a good idea with my build. Strip ball could be fun, it's good for a blitz. For blitzer. Shadowing is funny. Jump up's generally good to keep my movement high. Take the leap option. Strip ball is my friend. Shadowing, sidestep, diving tackles. So Kindred, you were just facing my face. The true pain. With how much I've been using it and for what I've been trying to do, honestly, strip ball is probably the better idea. So, days fail. Screw you. I'm gonna be listening to Kindred today. Strip ball is probably just a generally like strip ball or tackle. We'll go for strip ball. We'll get tackle later if I can. I already have 5 players with tackle. A 6th would be great. But strip ball is just generally going to be a better option. And I'm actually going to want to try to, like, have a better team. We'll look for tackle if I can get it. If I can get it again. I don't think Chun likes leaps. Just invite chaos and peer pressure Chun to leap as much as possible. I mean, this is true to a half extent. I don't dislike leaps. I just have fallen more times on my neck than I care to. Real double, you get Juggernaut. Leaps will go better with a couple of more rerolls. Yes. Yes. And I'm currently, ironically, 10k short. If I hadn't bought that second reroll for this game and gone with Bloodweiser Babes, I would have been able to get that second reroll right now. As it stands, I'll have to wait till week 4 in order to have it. Anyway, let's see. Pebbly Twig plays Periwinkle Blues. Why am I... Oh, that's Marin! Alright, good. I'm not playing against Daysvale. Yet. And frankly, dude, you gotta get through Abundance of Glory Seekers first. They could possibly mess you up. guessing it's the last week. I hate to think. Legends of the Old World. No! No, I played Dehedro. I played Kaylee last week. So there we go. Perfect. And Kindrin has 2 levels that he's not used yet. Alright, fair enough. Vulgar Display has actually got a level he hasn't spent yet. On a War Dancer too, no less. So good for him. What's 11? Wow. Alright, well... I need to leave. Because I actually have things I need to do. 2 heads on Gutter, normal on Storm Vermin. Oh, neat. I need to ping them again. They never answered when the week rolled over and I memed at them. And I've got things I need to do that I had to put off earlier this afternoon. But yeah. Guys, this was a game. Kindrin, thank you again for playing. GG, well done, sir.
I think that number raises a pertinent question.
What's that?
Damn.
Why did they do it?
222. Oh, good. We're just going to continue on this, huh? Face Veil, on the category of war. What is it good for? When the Spanish warships invading Amsterdam in the winter of 1571-72 became frozen in the harbor, the Dutch army used skates with metal blades to easily outmaneuver and defeat them. There you go. Hope it was fun at least. I can at least always look back and say that it wasn't horrible, but you can watch the VOD again and say what, decide for yourself if I was having fun. Did yourself to I had to delay you more? Fine, whatever. But yeah, guys, thank you all for this. It's been it was at least ways a game. I hope you all enjoyed it. All you out there, thank you all so much for hanging around, chatting, being all around cool dudes. We got more Blood Bowl coming, especially, another thing. I got season 25 coming down the pipe. It's looking to actually be the final season in this version of Blood Bowl 3. So keep an eye for that. I'm not going to be doing anything, but our world qualifiers are going on also shortly as well. But yeah, also more MMM. Promises. Yeah. And until then, guys, I will see you in the next game. Have a good rest of your day, y'all. I know I'm going to try to.
Have we ever said that this show is for the birds?
Yes, and we'll keep saying it till it gets a laugh. This is our thought.
What's that?
After this show, nothing hurts. Well, I really like this show tonight.
At these prices, who's gonna complain?